If you're tired of pork chops on the smoker that are dry and tough and tasteless, I've got the recipe for you. Simple, delicious, smoky, flavorful, and just so juicy. Don't make these mistakes when you're smoking your pork chops. Making the best smoked thick cut pork chops is pretty darn simple. You're gonna start with some thick cut pork chops, of course. These are about 1 inch thick. And you're going to make your own spice rub. You don't have to pay $9, $12, whatever for a bottle of pork rub. Make it yourself. This is the best recipe I've found because I made it. I made it the way I like it. It's sweet, it's spicy, and it goes perfectly on pork. It is going to make a little bit more than you need for these 4 pork chops, so save it for your next batch. In goes the brown sugar. I'm using dark brown sugar because it has more flavor. We have 2 tablespoons of paprika, just regular paprika. We have chili powder going in here. Lots of little dishes. We have smoked paprika going in. Smoked sweet paprika. I'm using some smoked spicy paprika, but this stuff is fire, so don't use too much of it. That's just about half a teaspoon. Onion powder, garlic powder, thyme, pepper, and then a good pinch of salt, about a teaspoon of salt. Just mix that all up. It's sweet, it's spicy. If you don't like smoked hot paprika, you could use chipotle powder. You could use just cayenne. You can use really whatever you like. Just mash it up to get the lumps out of the brown sugar. All right. The next thing you need to do is you need to pat dry your pork chops because you don't want the spice rub to just get all goopy on your pork chops. You want dry chops. They're not going to be perfectly dry. Your rub is still going to stick to them just fine. I am not going to put my porky hand into the spice rub because that would contaminate it. So one hand porky, one hand rubby. And get in there. Give them lots on all sides. Just roll it around, flip them over. Make sure you get the sides. You want to get all of it. So this rub is going to stick pretty well. If you want to infuse even more flavor, you can rub your chops and then pop them in the fridge for a little while. But I like to temper my pork before I put it on the smoker. Thin chops like these aren't really going to take very long. You want to smoke them till they get up to about 145 and then let them rest. And if you put them on from cold, the outside is going to cook before the inside and your pork is going to cook unevenly. So I let them sit on the counter for about half an hour, maybe even a little longer, just to take the edge off the chill. All right, I'm going to go put these on the smoker. Come on with me outside. All right, I'm outside. It's windy AF today, so my hair is blowing all over the place. And so is the smoke from the Traeger. I'm breathing it in, but smoke means flavor, right? All right, let's get these chops on. My rubbed chops. I've got my Traeger set to 225. We're gonna just cook these low and slow on the Traeger. Just like that. Figure out where your hot spot is on there. Close the lid. Give them about, I don't know how long. It's going to depend on the outside temperature, on how cold your pork is, on how actual hot your Traeger is. It's going to a lot of factors. Check them after about 30 minutes. 145 is the sweet spot for pork. Let them rest. Dig in. You're going to be wowed. The flavor is just incredible. We'll come back and check on these in a bit. All right, so the pork chops are done. I just temped them. They came up to 145. You could pull them at 140 and let the carryover heating heat them to 145. Pork at 145 is totally okay. Let's see how delicious these look. Oh, heck yeah. All right, so I'm going to pull them off. I'm going to let them rest. And then we are going to dig in. Look how good those look.